Good morning.
Good morning. This is our show. Our comedy video blog. I don't care what you think, and I am bitching.
Now, this morning we're going to talk about Greeks. No, I think we should start off with Hercules.
Mm-hmm.
Because I think, listen, I always ask myself this. I mean, it's actually a course you can take. I mean, I guess you can get a degree in Greek mythology.
Yeah.
Now, the funny part about this is that it's all a fantasy. Can you imagine?
You never know.
No, can you imagine going to get a degree in fairy tales? So I got a degree, like I said. Well, what are you studying? I'm studying Little Red Riding Hood right now today. I think that's crazy. Now, okay, let's think about this. Now, you want to say something, or do you want me to?
Go ahead.
I'm just saying
where you're going.
I'm just thinking about all the different gods that they had in the Greek period. Yeah. And what happened to them? Where did they go? Did they quit? They quit?
Or they became actors in movies.
Or the janitors in schools or something? Where did it happen to them? So, and then we talked about also, then you have the demigods. And the demigods, see, now I don't get that either.
Demi or semi? Well,
they're demigods,
right?
Well,
demigods. Because the real gods
had
sex with regular people, women.
Jesus, were they desperate?
So then you get half god, half human.
Could you imagine that? No, this is really.
That was in like.
It's almost like incest.
Percy Jackson, right?
Yeah.
The lightning bolt.
Yeah, but so it's almost. That's almost like having sex. That's like having sex with your children, right? So you create them, and then you say, "I should have sex with them."
It's not about creating the children.
No. Listen, the God's supposed to have created man, right? Mm-hmm. So I'm going to create something. Then I say, I think I'm going to have sex with it.
Oh, that's fine. All right.
So I'll make like a little clay puppet, and I say, "Ooh, I should have sex with this puppet." I'm just saying, But the Greeks did a lot of crazy stuff. So what we want to do is that we want to try to make sense out of
Greek mythology.
Now, listen, I am not an expert in Greek mythology. I like it. Maybe I should take a series course in Greek mythology. But I'll
also what?
Just to find out the whole story.
To really talk about it.
Well, you know what? I like stories. I think it's a good. I think they're good stories, and that's what I think. That's the reason why they last. It's because they're interesting stories to read. For an example, okay, let's start with Hercules. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Now, Hercules is a.
And why is he Hercules? Because he was wounded in his heel. No, this is Achilles.
That's
sorry.
Achilles. So
I'm messing.
Now, if we
Hercules is the one from the games, right?
Hercules is the son of Zeus.
Yeah.
Who was tricked when he was a baby, and he became. Did they steal him from Zeus? They tried to kill him.
Look it up and tell us.
Okay, now let me see. Let me think about it. I know Hercules stuff. Anyway, Hercules had two gods as parents. Mm-hmm. And so Hades, which is the brother of Zeus and Poseidon, conspired. Well, they wanted to well, that's the whole thing with the Titans. See, now you got to go to the Titans part. So this is basically the three sons, Zeus, Poseidon, and Hades, killed their father and took over. Now, see, that's really God's killing each other. So we already, you're in trouble. We're in trouble. So the thing is that they overthrew their father. They took over. But what happened was that Zeus was the smartest. And so he tricks Hades.
Wasn't he the chief of the gods, right?
Yeah, but I think he was the oldest. But I think he tricked the other brothers, and he gave them the worst part. He gave Poseidon the ocean.
Was the water, yeah.
And then he gave Hades hell. Who wants to be in hell? Yeah. So, and he took heaven with all his friends drinking and having sex with all the women.
Good heaven.
Yeah, like the Muslims go. They go to heaven. Everybody go to heaven and have sex. What's this thing about you can't have sex here, but you could have? Is that weird? I'm changing the subject. 'Cause I thought that was
Cerberus from Hades.
yeah, but no,
But you got him in Harry Potter too. Is that the same dog?
it's the same dog.
Yeah.
But still, I want to talk about Hannah,
Hannah Montana.
who was the wife of Zeus. What's the mother name from Hercules?
Alcmede or something like that.
Alcmede. See, you have to be
That's
Greek to
dumb.
speak to. Listen,
They probably had multiple wives, so
no, but this doesn't make sense. So she's the queen of heaven and the wife of Zeus, and he's having a baby with another woman
somebody
in
else.
heaven,
Yeah.
and maybe she had something to do with Hercules not coming. Oh, because she wouldn't want to have no bastard son hanging around her from
Right.
another woman.
Uh-huh.
So she conspired with Hades. See, now I get it. She conspired with Hades because Hades knew he was trying to take over heaven again, but he said the only thing that was going to keep him out of there is if Zeus would have a son who would automatically
Oh yeah.
become the next leader.
Yeah.
And so he tried to kill Hercules, but it didn't work out. All right.
Okay.
And
Well, that's a little insight about Greek mythology.
well, it's
no
a lot
insight.
more.
It's a whole
Let's talk about Aphrodite. Let's talk about
chapters and chapters and chapters.
who else is in. Let's think who else is in this mix. Because even the same thing with Poseidon. His son name was Perseus,
Oh.
who had a human wife. I mean, a human mother. What's with these gods? They got
So he was semi-god.
Yeah, he was a demigod.
Demigod. Semi.
Yeah, demigod.
Half.
Okay. All right, that's enough.
Whatever.
We're gonna read more about Greek mythology.
Maybe.
And we will bring it to you as soon as possible.
Okay. Bye. See you next time.
See you later.